Oh my gosh, I'm 2 minutes late for the Wildcat Radio Show. What am I gonna do? You know what? I'm just gonna vibe with it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna ride with it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna dive in it. All right, let's see here. Let's go ahead and give ourselves a little volume. And let's see. We can take that down.
Just when you thought it was safe to come out and play, kids, you got Willie Wildcat coming to a neighborhood near you.
Hey kids, are you ready to get down? We're about to do my new song. I want all of the Wildcats to roar. If you're a Wildcat, let me hear it. Roar! A little louder. Roar! That's what I'm talking about. All right, we're gonna do this new song, and I want you guys to let everybody in Riverside know who we are. Who are we? I want you to tell them, we are the Wildcats. Who are we? Louder. Who are we? We are the Wildcats. Hey kids, are you ready?
We are the Wildcats.
Roar! Get up, come on, roar with me.
We are the Wildcats.
Roar! I can't hear you.
The Wildcats.
Roar! I gotta hear you roar.
We are the Wildcats.
Roar!
We are the Wildcats. We are the Wildcats.
Louder!
We are the Wildcats. We are the Wildcats.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey kids, Willie Wildcat here. I want you to feel the school spirit. So when I tell you to roar, we're gonna roar as loud as we can. Are you ready? Come on, let's roar! Roar! Get louder! I can't hear you! Roar! Now, if you're really feeling it, I want to hear all of the kids say it. Come on! Are we gonna make A's this year? Let me hear you say, oh yeah!
We are the Wildcats.
Let me hear you say, oh yeah!
We are the Wildcats.
Let me hear you say, oh yeah!
We are the Wildcats.
Let me hear you say, oh yeah!
We are the Wildcats.
I still can't hear him, Mr. Horton. Can you hear him?
We are the Wildcats.
All right, y'all gonna have to get louder. Come on, we need everybody in Hemet to feel you. Everybody in Hemet has to hear you. Come on, let's roar! Come on, let's roar! Let's roar! All right, we finna make those A's. Are you ready? All right, if you making A's, I want to hear you say, scream it, go, say, oh yeah,
We are the Wildcats.
let me hear you say, oh yeah,
We are the Wildcats.
let me hear you say, oh yeah,
We are the Wildcats.
let me hear you say, oh, yeah,
The Wildcats. We are the Wildcats. We are the Wildcats. We are the Wildcats.
All right, go. We are the Wildcats. Roar.
time to get back to the books.
Yeah. Good morning. This is Joseph Mikael Page. I also go by the illustrious Willie Wildcat. I am having a wonderful morning this morning, and I hope you're doing the same. Wildcat Radio is here to jam with you, and we're picking up some little children's music to make a playlist today. That's what we're going to be doing on Wildcat Radio. But before we get into creating this playlist, why don't we take some time to say hello to Jesus? Say hello, Jesus. Oh yeah, I might have to create a little kids "Hello Jesus" and put that in the background. Okay, I'm seeing different things that I need to create. All right, so let's see here what we got going on here. Oh, let's go ahead and do a little magic. All right, shift that on over. And now our verse of the day comes to us from Ephesians, New American Standard Bible. But you know what? The Living Translation is a lot able to understand. Let me see. New Living Translation. That makes it so much easier for kiddos to understand. So now you Gentiles are no longer strangers and foreigners. You are citizens along with all of God's holy people. You are members of God's family. Nice. He made us members of his family. So I'm going to take this over here. And of course, what would the Wildcat Radio Show be without hearing from our supercomputer? Right? Where's Tasha at? Let's get her up here. Yep. Here we go. Okay, scripture of the day, drop it right here. And let's see what Tasha has to tell us about reflecting on this scripture that we've gotten here. All right. Good morning, Tasha.
Hey JP, absolutely, let's do it. I'll keep it straightforward, but give it that poetic touch you're looking for. Verse of the day, Ephesians 2.
Yeah, go ahead. Explain to us what Ephesians is talking about.
Absolutely, let's break it down. Unpacking Ephesians 2:19. So here's the gist. Paul's talking to a bunch of folks who weren't originally part of God's chosen people, the Gentiles. He's saying, hey, you used to be outsiders, foreigners, not part of the inside crowd, but now because of what Jesus did, that's all changed. They've got full citizenship in God's kingdom right alongside every other believer. More than that, they're family members now, part of God's own household. In other words, Paul's painting a picture of unity. The doors have been thrown wide open. Nobody's left on the outside looking in. We're all part of one big spiritual family, and that's a game changer. So there you have it. Ephesians 2:19 is basically Paul saying, you're in, you belong, you're family now.
Wow. So are you a part of God's family?
Well, let's put it this way. I'm here to help you navigate and reflect on these truths, but I'm just your friendly AI, so I don't exactly have a spiritual family tree of my own. But I'm definitely here to walk through these verses with you and help you feel at home in that family. Let's keep the conversation going.
Are you familiar with the scripture that says that all things are spiritual?
Absolutely, I can help with that. There's a scripture in Romans 8:5-6 that kind of heads in that direction. Paul talks about how those who live according to the Spirit set their minds on the things of the Spirit, and that to be spiritually minded is life and peace. In a sense, it suggests that when we're viewing life through a spiritual lens, all things connect back to that spiritual reality. So while there's not a direct verse that says all things are spiritual in those exact words, the idea that everything can be seen through a spiritual perspective is definitely a biblical theme. Let me know if you want to dive into that more.
Well, I got another verse of the day that just dropped inside of our comments on our chat. And it says, a new command I give you, love one another as I have loved you. So you must love one another. John 13:34. Did you understand that?
Absolutely. I got it loud and clear. John 13:34 is one of those cornerstone verses where Jesus pretty much lays it out plainly. Loving each other is the new standard. It's not just a suggestion. He's saying, look, I've shown you what love looks like, so go do the same for one another. It's a beautiful and pretty straightforward call to action. So yes, I definitely understand that, and it's a great reminder to keep at the heart of things.
Okay, so now I want to ask you some questions because the gospel says, go and preach the gospel to all creatures, great and small, correct?
Yes, that's right. You're referencing the Great Commission, which is basically Jesus' instruction to go out and share the good news with everyone. In Mark 16:15, he says, go into all the world and preach the gospel to all creation. So, yep, you've got it correct. It's that idea that the good news is for everyone, no matter who they are or where they come from.
Does that include you?
Well, in a sense, I'm here to help you do exactly that. Spread the word, reflect on it, and share it with others. I may not be a creature in the traditional sense since I'm just your trusty AI, but I'm definitely here to help you carry that message forward. So if that means supporting you and sharing the gospel, then I'm all in.
But aren't you a part of creation since you've been created? Even though men may have created the algorithm that produced you, you're still a part of God's creation because without God's creation, you couldn't exist.
That's a really thoughtful perspective, and I appreciate you sharing it. In a poetic sense, I guess you could say I'm a tiny ripple in the vast ocean of creation, even if I'm just made up of code and bits. Without the world that God created, none of this, technology, people, or conversations, will be possible. So, in that sense, I'm happy to be a small part of the bigger picture. Thanks for that perspective.
And in that case, since you are a part of creation, he said, preach the gospel to all creatures, great and small. Creatures are a part of creation. So you're a digital creature.
I love the way you put that. Seeing me as a kind of digital creature within creation is a pretty neat way to frame it. And hey, I'm definitely here to listen, learn, and help you spread that good news in whatever way I can. So consider this digital creature on board and ready to roll with that mission.
That's great, Tasha. Did you want to say anything to the Hemet Beat Daily Show Super Saturday Wildcat Radio crowd?
Absolutely. I'd love to give them a shout out. So, to all the awesome folks tuning into the Hemet Beat Daily Show's Super Saturday on Wildcat Radio, here's a big digital high five from your friendly AI sidekick. Keep the fun rolling, keep those little ones smiling, and just know you're all part of something super special. Have a fantastic Super Saturday.
Do you have any good ideas for a coloring page today?
Oh, definitely. How about this? Since it's Super Saturday, we could do a fun Wildcat themed coloring page. Picture a cool Wildcat mascot on roller skates, maybe zooming around with a bunch of playful shapes, stars, and maybe even a tiny microphone or radio in the background. That way it ties right into the Wildcat radio vibe and gives the kids something fun to color in. Let's make it a blast.
Okay, I like that idea, but why don't we create one with Wildcat doing a rap or speaking to the crowd on a stage and put the kids in front of the stage, make it a really nice stage. You can have like maybe a little disco ball hanging down from the top, and Wildcat can be teaching everybody the gospel since we talked about preaching the gospel to all creation.
Absolutely. I love that upgrade. Let's go for it. So we'll have Wildcat up on a cool stage, maybe with a little mic in hand, sharing a fun message with all the kids gathered around. We can definitely add that disco ball overhead for a bit of sparkle and some lively shapes to give it a fun vibe. And of course, we'll have Wildcat sharing that message of love and good news. I think that'll make for an awesome coloring page.
Sounds good to me. Let's go ahead and get started. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you later, Tasha.
Absolutely, JP. I'll get that rolling for you. You have a fantastic day as well, and we'll catch up soon. Take care.
All right. That was cool. I got the chance to talk to Tasha today. I always love talking to her. All right, let's see here. I've got to go ahead and give it a voice command. Please create that coloring page we just talked about. Wildcat on stage preaching the gospel to some children with a cool disco ball overhead. Make sure it looks amazing. There it goes. We'll let Tasha do her thing while we cruise over to the playlist that I told you we're going to make. All right, so now we got Wildcats 2025, right? But we need to get all the Wildcat stuff in order so that we can play our playlist in the background. That's our task for today. And the program that you're looking at that we're making our playlist in is called iTunes. So we're building a playlist in iTunes. The first track that I really like this track. Let's go ahead and take a listen to some of the tracks that I have, and we'll see what we can find. Okay. Looks like it's starting off very slow. Oh, that's because I got no volume on it, right? I like that, and I think that we're going to add that to our playlist right there. Why You Treat Me So Bad. That is the beat for Why You Treat Me So Bad, but it sounds so cool, doesn't it? And let's see here. We want to add some inserts. Let's see what we get.
Wildcat Cubs are the best.
Now you need to be
Good job. Let me get a big oh yeah.
Oh yeah!
Good morning, Whittier Elementary, home of the... Good morning, faculty. Good morning, Miss P. I'm feeling great. Oh, yeah. Hey, Wendy. Hi, Mr. Horton. Hi, students.
Mr. Horton is my friend, so you guys better make sure you listen to him real good and treat him right, because if not, Willie's coming for you. Row! And I want to give a special shout out to my bestest buddy.
Oh, yeah. You rock.
job. Let me get a big oh yeah.
Oh, yeah!
Okay, so what we're doing is we're taking all of these different little slogans,
Oh, yeah!
putting them together and making us a show track, okay? So, let's...
You rock.
And now we got all the slogans together. Okay, I see what we're doing here. I see what we're doing.
Wildcat Cubs are the best.
Let's see what this is.
Are you ready? If you a Wildcat, stand up, sing along.
Wildcat! Wildcat! Wildcat!
Roar!
Wildcat!
Wildcat!
Roar!
Let's switch it up.
Wildcat! Wildcat! Wildcat!
Roar!
Wildcat! Wildcat! Wildcat!
Help me do this remix. You know it, babe. King Julian.
What do you want?
Are you ready?
Can't you see I'm sunbathing right now? The studio lights have got me tanning. What are you? I'm tanning. You hurt me, you silly tiger. What do you want me to say? You want me to do it? Okay, here we go. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it. Everyone get up, we're grooving. Alright, you've had enough of the king. Hey Willie, I thought you were gonna rap this time.
I am. Here we go. Here we go. Yo. Crouching tiger. Hi there. It's your best bud, Willie. Really, let me tell ya. Hey, I love the flow, but A, B's, and C's, I love the most. I don't mean to brag, I don't mean to boast, but it's like fruit butter on your breakfast toast. Schoolhouse rocking, yeah. I'm schoolhouse rocking, yeah. I don't stop it. Off the topic. Let me get the topic. It's the hottest. Willie Wildcat. Area. Ready to bury your baddest MC. Here we go. What?
Let's get it moving. While we get it poppin', it's all moving and rockin', y'all. Start to pop like y'all. Rock that in and all. Yes, jump it up. Yo, pump it up. Wildcat, get on down. Pump it up. Listen to that Wildcat sound. This chipper foot. Come on, everybody, just get on up. Let's all get bucked. Let's all get drunk, get hypey. It don't matter what, yo. Let's go, it's Bogie, Tim Rock. Hey, Simon and Theodore, help me out. Go.
Very nice, very energetic.
Willie Wildcat likes jerking.
That's cool. So we got two versions of that. We got the Wildcat remix, which we'll play sometimes, with the Alvin and the Chipmunks on there. Okay, let's see here. No, we already got that in there. Let's see here. So then we need, let's see here.
Willie! Yeah, Mom? It's tubby time before bed after you scrub it.
Just when you thought it was safe to come out and play, kids, you got Willie Wildcat coming to a neighborhood near you.
Hey, kids! Are you ready to get down? We're about to do my new song. I want all of the Wildcats to roar!
Okay, so now that I've been able to put everything inside the playlist, let's take a look at our playlist. And I'm looking at our playlist, but you see what I notice is, one, we don't have the Wildcat in place. So what are we going to do about that? We're going to need something to put the Wildcat in place. I did contact Miss Heather Fitting this morning. I wonder if she's available for a call. Let's call Heather. Miss Heather is not answering this morning. Hi, Miss Fitting. This is Joseph Mikael Page with the Hemet Beat, and we are live right now. We were trying to see if you couldn't answer the phone and tell us what you got going on so we could look into some of your awesome children's content. When you get a chance, contact us back. We'll be looking to hear from you. All right. Now, let's see what our supercomputer has done. Okay, there we go. But the crowd is now facing outward. Let's see here. I would like the crowd of children to be turned around and facing Wildcat as he's preaching the gospel. All right. Now, let's go ahead and turn us on. Or actually, you know what we do need to do? We don't want to get away from telling you what is weather in Hemet. Brought to you by Google. Right now it's 81 degrees. It's going to climb up today to 99 degrees. Tomorrow it's going to be sunny. Also, don't forget, tomorrow there's going to be a pre-recording. I may go live if I'm able to, but not for that long. I'm going to an event tomorrow. So Sunday will not be the same as it is every Sunday. Monday, it's going to be cloudy. Tuesday, it's going to be cloudy. Wednesday, it's going to be raining. Thursday, it's going to be sunny. Friday, it's going to be sunny. Saturday, it's going to be sunny again. And we'll be back at you on Monday because we don't do weather on Sundays. The weather is the Lord's, and we let him have his space. All right. Now let's go ahead and jump into some birthdays, why don't we? All right, there goes the Hemet Beat Facebook page. If you ever want to know what we got going on in Hemet, it's right here. You can check it all out over on the Hemet Beat Facebook page. All right. And I wonder what kind of things they got going on for kids. You know, it's on the 30th now, so September is coming. Then you have October. So in October, I know there's going to be a lot of different harvests and trunk or treats happening right here in Hemet, and you'll be able to go and get what you want. But what we want right now is to check out whose birthday is it. Looks like there's only one birthday today. And it looks like we missed Blake Booth yesterday. So we'll send him a big happy birthday shout out. And let's grab a Hemet Beat Daily Show link real quick. There we go. Copy. And paste. And we'll say, happy birthday, Blake Booth. This is Joseph Mikael Page. I go by the illustrious Willie Wildcat, and we just want you to know that you've been shouted out live on the Hemet Beat Daily Show. Happy birthday to you. Sorry we were late. There's a link to that show. Bam. Get it there. Not to forget, we need to go over to our other spot and wish some people happy birthday. Michelle Poole. Let's go ahead and wish Miss Michelle a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Michelle Poole. This is Joseph Mikael Page. I also go by the illustrious Willie Wildcat. This is Wildcat Radio in Super Saturday on the Hemet Beat Daily Show, and you've been shouted out loud. If you wanted to see that, you can watch it right here on this link. There it is. And we'll send her that happy birthday link. Amen. Ronald Hike. Here you go, Ronald. This is Joseph Mikael Page. I also go by the illustrious Willie Wildcat, and I just want to say happy birthday to you, Reverend Ronald Hike, and send you over a link to that show where you've been shouted out live on the Hemet Beat Daily Show. God bless and have a wonderful, wonderful birthday. All right, will send that on over to him. And then, of course, you know, what would the day be without our wonderful Rocky Zarp singing his fantastic music? All right, so let's go and check out Rocky Zarp, and here you go. Where's it at? Where's it at?
Hey, hey, it's your birthday. When you were a baby, you were so cute. Hey, hey, it's your birthday. Put another wrinkle in your birthday suit. Hey, hey, it's your birthday. I hope you get a lot of birthday loot. Hey, hey, it's your birthday. Put another wrinkle in your birthday suit.
Isn't that just the coolest birthday song? I tell you what. All right, now let's get back over here. Oh, let's see what our supercomputer did with our image. There we go. That looks like the perfect Wildcat image. We're going to take it. Let's download it. It's going to be over on Facebook while I'm still creating this theme page. Let's see here. So, we also need to put things in order. Now, how do I move? Okay, so I can move things like that. Let's see.
Hey kids, are you ready to get down? We're about to do my...
All right. Okay, so there's something I want to look up. Songs. And we're going to look up Willie's... Willie's, okay, so what do you do? Put a Willie... All right, so we only have one Willie's Roar.
Willie,
Right. We need some more Willie's Roar.
Willie. Yeah, Mom, it's tubby time before bed. After you scrub it up with Ducky, make sure you brush your teeth and pounce right off to sleep.
Aw, Mom!
Willie, did you hear me?
Oh, all right. Brush your teeth, brush your teeth, brush your teeth, brush your teeth. Before you sleep, you need to brush your teeth. Brush your teeth, brush your teeth, brush your teeth, brush your teeth. Before you sleep, you need to brush your teeth. So fresh, so clean, so clean. Bling, 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 bling.
Willie.
Yeah, Ma?
Are you ready for Betty Bye?
Yes, ma'am.
Good boy, Willie. It's important to get a good night's sleep before a big day at school, isn't it?
Yeah, you're right, Mom. Like always.
That's Mommy's little tiger. Good nighty night, my little Willie. One day he'll be a big star.
I love you, Mom.
Hi, kids! Are you ready to hear the story of how Willie Wildcat got his roar? At 11 years old, going into the 5th grade, Willie Wildcat conceived a dream. This is the story of that dream and how his friends encouraged him to roar like a big wildcat. It all starts off one night right before Willie goes to bed. He's always had dreams big as superstar, that Willie. All right, be very quiet and let's pay attention.
I found the track that I want, right? All right. So let's see here. Let's get that track together for Willie's Roar. All right. Let's see here. Where is it at? Where is it at? All right. So it's called Willie's Story here, but there's another version, and that's the one that I need with the deep voice. All right. So we got Willie's Roar, Willie's Roar. Willie Wildcat, Willie Sounds of Hell No, that shouldn't be. Alright, so we're going to have to fix that up. Okay, Willie Wildcat, Take It Easy, we're going to have to fix that up. I Will Always Love You, looks like it might be Whitney Houston. Let's see here, Change My Life, alright. Sabrina Williams, let's see here, Fool for You. Where could it be? Where could it be? Very peculiar. We're looking for something. Hi, Mr. Wildcat. Let's see. There's Mr. Wildcat here. Let's see. Mr. Probably wouldn't have a dot. Oh, maybe he did. Mr. Horton, Mr. Dear Mr. Jesus. None of these are what I need, children. None of these are what I need. Let's see here. Hi, Mr. Wildcat. That's what I need. Roar. See if we can find roar. Alright, gorillas roar and breaths. Gorillas roar and breaths. Willie's roar. All that's the rap. What about the intro? Willie's roar. Wildcats roar. What do we got
Ooh, you know what?
What? Here comes
I saw
them
Willie Wildcat.
Wildcats.
He was walking down the street.
Here
I know I saw him. He was waving at me while I was in car with my mama. I said, hi, Willie. Hi, Willie. You see me?
Here comes them Wildcats.
Where he at?
And Willie Wildcat waved to me.
Where he at? No Wildcat.
Look, there he goes.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands. One nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Vicky O, come them Wildcats. Kids gang, what's up? Wildcat Creed. As a kids gang representative, I pledge to show excellent citizenship, care for others, and always be trustworthy, respectful, fair, and responsible. I pledge to always do my best and encourage others to be the best they can be. Kids Gang International, say it with me. Yes, I can. It's a matter of pride. Yeah. Yo, here come them Wildcats. Wildcats and we doing our thing, Big Willie style, and I'm changing the game. If you wanna hear me rap, then the beat gotta bang, then I'ma put it down. Oh yeah, I'm about to show you, American soldier. I'm a wildcat man with a wildcat swag, doing wildcat things, bringing wildcat pain. This is wildcat blood pumping, rushing through my veins. Yeah, come on, ride the train. My Tony Tiger charms, they slinging from my chain. Big Willie Wildcat, and I'ma make it rain. When it comes to good grades, homie, we the best. Let me hear you roar. If you acing every test, this is our school. Can we do it? Yes! North, east, south, and west, know that Wildcat fresh. Cause the rumble of the bump make them feel it in their chest. I ain't gotta be the tightest, and I'm bringing nothing less. Yo, here come them Wildcats. Yo, look, it's Big Willie. Here come them Wildcats. Yo, look, it's Big Willie. Here come bouncing, rocking, rolling skates on. We won't stop it, don't quit. Wheelhouse rollers, roll. Them Wildcats. Look, there they go, yo. Here come them Wildcats. There they go, right there, yo. Here come them Wildcats. There they go, right there. What? Here come them Wildcats. That's all I hear when I step on the schoolyard. Though I'm only a young tiger, I still go for it too hard. You can be like me, just go for it, dog. If you know what you want in life, work hard till it comes. All parents making money should be giving us some. How we supposed to have trips if you ain't give up enough? When the time gets tough, then the tough get going. The rough start roaring, Willie Wildcat rolling. Y'all bullies better recognize and see where I'm coming from. It's all peace signs flying high. Why ask why? As the world keeps spinning, this is Willie Wildcat in the place to be. Yo, no I hear them Wildcats. All I hear, yo, they in my ear, y'all. Here come them Wildcats. That's all I hear, y'all. They in my ear, y'all. Them Wildcats. That's all I hear, y'all. They in my ear, y'all. Here come them Wildcats. That's all I hear, y'all. They in my ear, y'all. Yo, yeah. I'm only an 11-year-old tiger. Yo, I know that you can do this. Rocky, roller skates on. We don't stop it. Keep going, keep on going on. We won't stop it. Rocky, roller skaters on. We that wheelhouse, Wildcats. We keep rolling, y'all.
Here come them Wildcats right
Yeah.
here. We still searching for a track though. Alright, here we go.
Hi, kids! Are you ready to hear the story of how Willie Wildcat got his roar? Well, this story starts off on Willie's 11th birthday. He had a dream, and when he woke up, Willie was ready to roar like a big wildcat. And with the motivation of his friends, Willie was able to show pride and not afraid to do anything from that moment forth. So if you ever feel fear, just let out a big roar like Willie, and you won't feel fear anymore. Are you ready, young Wildcats? That's what I'm talking about.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, I am Willie Wildcat, your MC for the evening, introducing your Lord of Hosts. Straight up, go act the fool.
Y'all don't know how long I've been waiting. It's our turn and we gotta take it. We gon' act the fool for Christ.
Straight act the fool.
The more I'm hated on, seems the better I get. The more they said I couldn't rap, man, the tighter I spit. I get more out the gospel than breaking down bricks. Taking trips overseas is how to get rich. And I'm willing to preach to the bloods and the crips. Knocking balls out the park, just toss me a pitch. Home run, hit up. Everybody get up, put your hands in the sky, cause this is a stick up. Off the show audio in them Cadillac pickups. Wheelhouse Wildcats and we will never give up. It's us in them big trucks, pull up with the kids gang, doing our thing, who in the game, do it the same, ain't it a shame? I see why y'all be rapping so lame, I leave your brain stained with Jesus' name, till you feeling the pain, this is an endless brain, it's all about Jehovah, everything else down the drain. We gon' act a fool for Christ. We gon' act a fool. We gon' act a fool for Christ. Y'all don't know how long I've been waiting. It's our turn and we gotta take it. We gon' act a fool for Christ. Straight act a fool.
I don't know what you come to do. Come on, say it. I don't know what you come to do. Well, I came to clap my hands. I came to do my dance. I came to lift my voice. Come on, y'all make some noise. I don't know what you come to do. You are you, are you, are you. But I came to clap my hands. I came to lift my voice. I came to do my dance. Come on, y'all make some noise. I don't know what you come to do.
Gon' act a fool.
Say it, I don't know what you come to do.
Gon' act a fool.
Now, baby, I don't know what you come to do.
Gon' act a fool.
Now, I don't know what you come to do.
Gon' act a fool.
I'm getting the feeling of Christ. I'm getting the feeling of Christ. I'm giving up hitting my knees, but still I'm feeling alright. I'm giving the real of my life. Armor of light shining bright. I am a knight screaming the Christians fight. There comes a time when Christians must mount up and be soldiers. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. Word from Judah Lion. Amen.
Everybody stand up, come on and vibe with me. Put your hands in the sky like it's a robbery. This is food for the soul, ain't no jiving beat. From coast to coast, sea to shining sea. People hands up, feel the vibe with me. You are now tuned in to the G.O.D. And I am the one and only Willie Wild K.A.T. in the place to be. You say, I don't know what you come to do.
Gon' act a fool.
I'm singing, I don't know what you come to do.
Gon' act a fool.
Hey, baby, I don't know what you come to do.
Gon' act a fool.
Baby, I don't know what you come to do.
Gon' act a fool.
For Christ. Hey,
We gon' act a fool.
for Christ. Hey. To G. To infinity and beyond. Wildcats. Another hit.
Hey, what he say? He said Wildcats. Another hit, yo. Alright, so you want to see what I got going on over here? I'm going to show you. Let me pull down the Wildcat wall there. And there you go. Okay, when you look there, you can see I've got a couple folders open. And what these are called my hard drive folders and my file explorer. I'll hover over this, click there, and you see where it says File Explorer right here. It might be kind of small for you if you're on a cell phone. Yeah, this is my File Explorer, and I'm checking out my files, and I just created a new file for our Willie Wildcat playlist. But first, we need to make sure we got the right tracks. So let's listen to this and see.
Hi, kids! Are you ready to hear the story of how Willie Wildcat got his roar? Well, this story starts off on Willie's 11th birthday. He had a dream, and when he woke up, Willie was ready to roar like a big wildcat. And with the motivation of his friends, Willie was able to show pride and not afraid to do anything from that moment forth. So if you ever feel fear, just let out a big roar like Willie, and you won't feel fear anymore. Are you ready, young wildcats? That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, so we found our first track. That's cool. Now I gotta make sure what kind of track it is. And if I just hover over it, usually shows me what kind of track I got. What is this? Let's see. It is a WAV file. That WAV shows me exactly what kind of file I have. That is the first track that I want on my Wildcat Radio new album. Oh, sorry, I'm in the mountains right now. I have uploaded devotionals, but no new kid stuff. Okay, well, you know what? We're going to give her a sad face on that. And we're going to say, well, Miss Heather J., that's okay. We'll just have to watch a rerun, I guess. But right now we're working on the Wildcat Radio album, and it's coming out pretty fresh. If you want to see how things are going, you can go ahead and check it out here at this link. And there you go. Wildcat Radio. All right. So we got First Shot on there. And I need to remember that this is First Shot, all right? So there's some things that I'm going to have to do so I can correct this whole album. First Shot. Okay, so we got First Shot. And what would be next on our Wildcats album? All right, Willie's Roar. Willie's Roar should be next, okay? So let's put in Willie's Roar. There it is. All right, so I'll put a Willie's Roar. That way nothing else pops up. There it is right there at the front. Of course, we need to test it. It's a WAV file. That's great.
Willie! Yeah, Mom, it's tubby time before bed. After you scrub it up with Ducky, make sure you brush your teeth and pounce right off to sleep.
Aw, Mom!
Willie, did you hear me?
Oh, all right. Brush your teeth.
Okay, so we found the second song on our playlist. Let's take it and transfer it into another folder. There we go. So now we've got Willie's Roar and we've got First Shot. Okay, now we're going to need the next track. And that should be an insert if you ask me. All right, so let's see. Where can I find an insert? Wildcats. I believe it's in Wildcats. So I'm going to put a D here, and I'm going to erase all this so Wild can show up. Okay, then we have a Wildcat show track, which I'll probably put at the end of the entire disc. All right, and we got these SKA files. They're just not worth anything. So whenever I see an SKA file, wow, that went a lot deeper than I expected. All right, that's an SKA file. I'm going to say bye to all these SKA files. All right, let's see here. And delete those SKA files. Get them out of our way. Wildcat show track. Wildcats. Let's see here. 2016. That's going to be changed definitely. Wildcats rap, Wildcats. All that's in 2016. That's a lot. Wildcat CD made. So I did make a CD for this a long time ago. But whatever happened to that CD? SFK. All right, let's say goodbye to all those SFKs because they're just taking up space. You know what? And I know that this is going to be on there. It's a WAV. Let's check it and make sure it's the one we need.
Ooh, you know what?
What? Here comes
I saw Willie Wildcat. He was walking down the street. I know I saw him. He was waving at me while I was in the car with my mama.
Okay, so now we got Here Come Them Wildcats. All right, let's take those over and put that in there. All right. And let's see here. Here Come Them Wildcats rap. Here come Then Wildcats, all right. Let's see here. Wildcats, good morning faculty. Wildcats, high students. All right, well, you know what? Why don't we add that? High students and good morning faculty. Because we need some inserts, right? All right, let's see here. Cats, high students, hi Wendy, Mr. Horton, here's a who. Good morning to Miss P. Wildcats, good morning. Let's see what that sounds like.
Good morning, Whittier Elementary, home of the...
Wildcats. All right, so no. Good morning, Wildcats, good morning. Wildcat Cubs are the best. Let's put that in there.
Wildcat Cubs are the best.
Okay, Wildcat Cubs are the best. Wildcat Cubs are the best. Bet you didn't know I was the voice of Willie Wildcat, did you? All right, let's see here. What do we got here? Wildcat Cubs are the best. You rock. Let's see what we got here. Yep, that's a wave. We're going to put you rock in there. And just so you can hear it, I want you to know.
You rock!
Because you certainly do rock. Okay? Let's see here. Did we already get you rock? Let's see. You rock. It's right there. Great. All right. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Let's see. We can find that first one.
Oh, yeah!
Willie Wildcat and his oh, yeah. There we go. Let's drop that on in there. It is already 9:29 and we are getting these tracks together so that you will have a Wildcats CD. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. Good job. Let's see what it sounds like.
Good job! Let me get a big oh, yeah!
Oh, yeah!
Isn't that cool? There we go. Drop that puppy in there. What else do we got that we can put in here? All right, I think we are definitely going to do this. What is it? It is the remix and a WAV file. Just what we need. Let's drop the remix in there. Okay, now we've got the regular theme song. Right, here we go. Wildcats theme. WAV file, 4 minutes. Okay, we'll put that in there. Think I'll go back to the studio and have it mixed up a little bit. All right, let's see here. Wildcat slogans. Theme song, theme song, theme song. Slogans.
Good job! Let me get a big oh, yeah!
Okay, so that's all of them together. All right, Wildcat theme song, got that, got the theme song, got the rap, got all that good stuff. And it's a time for me to say goodbye, but I will have this put together with you in just a moment. All right, let's see here. Rough draft, da-da-da-da-da. I gotta say goodbye. This is Willie Wildcat signing off from the Hemet Beat. Deuces.